This presentation will cover basic information about the 2018 ACT Aspire assessment. The ACT Aspire is given to our 9th and 10th grade students, and it is a college and career readiness assessment. Additionally, it aligns to the ACT plus writing, which all of our 11th grade students take. And it is a predictor of success on that assessment. The ACT Aspire covers the following areas: science, math, reading, English, and writing. Like I said, all 9th and 10th grade students will take the ACT Aspire. They will test in their advisory groups, yet they will not necessarily test in their advisory rooms. Students with IEP and 504 accommodations will begin testing October 31st, and the window for that will close November 14th. That does not mean that those specific students will test each of those days, but that October 31st through November 14th is the window for accommodated testing. For standard testing, we'll be conducting that November 6th, 7th, and 8th. Historically, we've tried to test our 9th and 10th grade students on a single day or in 2 days for the ACT Aspire. Because of the number of students we have and the human capital it takes to do well, we will not be able to do that this year. We will be doing it over 3 days. And we'll be grouping the tests as follows. Students would take different parts of the test each day. On November 6th, they will take the math exam. On the 7th, they'll complete the science and writing portion. And November 8th, they will complete the reading and English portion of the exam. Because we'll be running the test over a course of 3 days, and we need to have dedicated time to ensure that our test sessions meet the requirements of the ACT Aspire, we will have an adjusted schedule, which we will cover in the next few slides. That said, all 9th and 10th grade students are to report to their assigned testing location at 8:10 a.m. Students will be seated, and instructions will be read to the students by their advisors, who are also acting as test supervisors. And the test will begin when students are ready, which we predict will be around 8:30 a.m. 11th and 12th grade students will be welcomed to the school at the regular time and may work in the main rotunda, Fine Arts Center hallway, and the cafeteria if needed. They will have this time to work independently on any class assignments or projects they may have. 11th and 12th grade students are to report to the regular schedule when class begins at 10:10. This is a copy of the schedule that we'll be running on those 3 days. It is our 2-hour late start schedule. We understand that this may not be ideal for each hour, but as we try to balance the needs of the testing environment and the needs of the school for these 3 days, this was our best possible option. All 9th and 10th grade advisors will act as test supervisors on the standard test dates. 11th and 12th grade staff who are not actively participating in the administration of the assessment are asked to be present to students who come to school but are not testing. For those acting as supervisors, each of you will be expected to complete 1 training session. So for all 9th and 10th grade advisors, we're offering 4 training sessions. We have AM and PM options, and they will all be held in the Science Atrium, either at 7:15 a.m. or at 3:10 p.m. on the days you see on this slide. We'll be communicating with families via email and letters. We'll have letters going to 11th and 12th grade student families and to 9th grade student families to inform them of their child's obligation to engage in the assessment, and or the 11th and 12th grade students having their morning time set the way we do with the late start schedule. Families of students with IEPs or 504 accommodations will receive additional communication with details specific to their child and their testing scenario. Ninth and 10th grade advisories will also be used to communicate with students about the ACT Aspire and what they should expect on the testing days, including what to bring, what not to bring, and where to report. On the days of the test, supervisors will pick up secure material from the assigned location, report to the room that you'll be administering the test in, administer the test, and collect and secure all materials and ensure that they're returned to the assigned location. These specific details will be shared with you at the training sessions that you will attend. A detailed copy of the test plan is attached to the email that you received to open this presentation. More specific details of the test day and your responsibilities will be shared during the ACT Aspire supervisor trainings. This is an image of the attached document for the ACT Aspire testing plan. You will notice that the names of advisors, test supervisors, are found here in column K, their test location in column I, and what test is to be administered on each of the days. November 6th being math, November 7th being science and writing, November 8th being reading and English. The special schedule for late start is here. The time allocated for each of the test sessions on each of the days is here. Additional assignments to staff that are not acting as supervisors are here, here, and then we have roving hallway proctors as well. Please review this information as it is attached to the email that I've just sent to you. And last, but most definitely not least, a big thank you to all of you in advance for making these test days as successful as they can be. We recognize that this is not the ideal thing that we all want to do as educators, but it's very important for our school and for our children. So thank you.